Hello and welcome to therealbrixfix. I am your host Brix, here today to give you a look at this. Set number 43230. This is the LEGO Walt Disney 100th year anniversary tribute camera. This is supposed to give you the illusion of, a turn of the century old style camera, which is kind of funny because I think what they're trying to promote here is Walt Disney Animation, but Walt Disney Animation wasn't really made with a camera like this, but I digress. It's all about the look, it's all about the feel, and I cannot wait to get this built and up here on display. I think it's going to look awesome. This set comes in at 811 pieces and it is priced at $99.99 USD or $129.99 Canadian equivalent. I'm sure you can tell I am jazzed up, amped up, and excited for this one. So let's get this built out here on the table and give you a closer look.
Before we even get to the set, I need to talk about this box art. This is a gorgeous, sort of a black and white grayscale effect over a really soft, muted pink and lightly blue-hued background over a white. It really makes the set pop and stand out, which I guess is the whole point of box art, to make you see it on the shelf and want it. And I gotta tell you, even from the promotional image when this was first released, box art alone sold me in a big way. I think it's gorgeous how it shows the full set on the front, a cheeky little snippet, a little sneak peek at the film strip piece that comes with the set. Quick look here at the set overall. This is everything you get in the box: the camera itself, the little film strip coming out the back and wrapping around, as well as the stand for the figs. Everything here just makes a wonderful display. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I've been sort of referring to this as the minifig stand. It is more than that. It is the first thing you build when you open the box, and I will do a deeper dive on the figures in just a bit, but a quick look at how this piece looks with the figures on it. I think it looks amazing. All part of that incredible display, which is what the set's going for. Now we'll look at this piece with all the figures removed. I'll get a little zoom in here and show you what it looks like from the top, as it is hiding a little bit of a secret, and it's honestly subtle, but it's one of the most mind-blowing things in the whole set. If you'll let me just pull this off the top, this is the little pseudo camera, as well as a display lamp. I'll fold that up, and here we go. Forgive the red dot light from my camera, but that is a layered animation cell you were looking at. So this is more to what an animation cell would line up with, piece on top of piece on top of piece, to take a snapshot before it moves on to a next action scene. So this is what this little display is trying to show you, is how animation is made. I think that's really incredible. I'll pull that piece off and show you a look at what I call the clacker. This is an old Hollywood style, scene 2, take 1, action, and the clacker at the top. And again, that whole thing folds down, the pieces go back together, and it's the perfect display piece for the figs. One of my favorite things on the set. Again, one last look at the animation cell setup. It's really neat how they accomplished that with just 3 translucent pieces with prints on them, mind you, no stickers, to line up to show an action scene from an animated film. It's really, really incredible. Hope I do it justice here, showing it to you in person. Obviously, it would look way better, but there you go. And at last, we come to this, the main setup of the set, and I just can't help myself. I gotta crank that crank just a little bit to show you the first play feature on this set. Just wow, look at this thing. And that acetate looking plastic film strip piece really does exactly what it sets out to do, and it shows little images of quite a few Disney films. I'm a bit miffed though, no Aladdin. Lots of great Disney classics on there, but not old Brix's favorite, the animated classic from the early 90s, Aladdin. I'll fold up this eyepiece here to give you a quick look at what's hidden inside. This really blew my mind. I'll see if I can zoom in here as I open this door. And there he is, the man himself, Mr. Walt Disney, hard at work at his animation desk. I'll zoom in a bit closer in a moment, but what he's working at there on his desk is a actual hand-drawn, sketched image of Mickey Mouse. So he's got the pen in one hand, and then at his desk is a sort of an easel set up with the image of Mickey being hand-drawn there in the moment. Really cute to hide that inside the camera. Now I'll give you a close-up of the brick-built tripod. It uses different colors of light and dark nougat to give the simulation look of like a treated wood. It's also got some nice Technic elements holding it together there at the bottom. And as I spin it here, you can get a closer look at the film strip elements. Again, I keep talking about it. It's probably my favorite thing in the whole set. On to the minifigures. Here are Mickey and Minnie in their grayscale look, similar to how they appeared in the Steamboat Willie set. No prints for the torso on the front or the back, but some great leg printing. And here he is, the man himself, Mr. Walt Disney. No leg printing for this fig, but some fantastic torso printing front and back, showing the details of his suit. Dumbo and Bambi are included with this set, and they both look magnificent. They have no posability, but they are just, molded pieces. But the artwork on them is fantastic front and back. I think they look great. They're great additions to this set, and again, really add to that display value overall.
Can I just start off by saying, wow, this set is incredible. I am all about nice display pieces. I like having things up on display. This really checks all the boxes for me as far as something that just has that wow factor. And the fact that it's labeled 100th anniversary special just gives it that extra little bit of je ne sais quoi, that little extra bit of, kitschy collectability to it. It really makes a nice display piece. I can't stop looking at it. As soon as I finished building it, I just kind of sat back and went, wow, look at this, wow, look at that. There was so many little things about it that I hope I showed you that I really made my jaw hit the floor. This piece of film ribbon here showing the Disney films is, well, it's great, but where's the Aladdin? Huh? Where's Aladdin? Why is Aladdin missing? You've got Encanto on there for cripe's sakes, but you don't have Aladdin? Ay. If you are an adult collector who enjoys having sets on display and you happen to be a Disney fan, this is a must have. It is incredible. There's so much nostalgia here with the film strip showing off the films of Disney's past. This little display piece here with the minifigures, great selection of minifigures. I mean, showing some of the original Disney classics like Dumbo and Bambi, as well as Walt Disney himself and a black and white Mickey and Minnie. It's really great stuff. These two pieces side by side on display, again, really have some nice wow factor to them. There's a few hidden secrets and things inside. There's a little bit of play value, but at its heart, this is a display piece. So as long as you know what you're in for getting into it as a display piece, again, not much here for play, I think this is incredible. And for me, being a Disney fan and obviously a fan of Lego, a must-have. My only real complaint is not the price. I think the price is totally fine. $100 isn't nothing, but I think you're getting quite a bit of stuff here. My one complaint was with the early build. This piece here was quite, simple, straightforward, and the instruction manual did a good job, don't get me wrong, but the innards of this portion to this portion of the inside of the camera, before it even starts to take shape as a camera with the tripod legs, there's some tricky building techniques. It really felt like a Technic set. It was just Technic piece on Technic piece. It was a lot. It was a point where I stopped building and I just kind of sat back and went, I know what I'm building because of the box art, because of the manual front cover, but as I was building, you'd have no idea. If someone just walked in the room and saw me building it, they'd be like, what is that? And honestly, it wasn't that fun to build. I think of Lego sets both for their collectability, their display value, but also, it's a building toy. You're putting it together, and in the beginning, I gotta be honest, this was a lot of fun, and overall, this was a good building experience, but there was, a 20-minute period in there where I was building this portion of it that I really was not having a good time. Well, those are my thoughts and feelings today on set number 43230, the LEGO 100th Anniversary Tribute Camera. I had a lot of fun showing this off today. It looks just as incredible in person as it did on the box. I hope you enjoyed the look I gave you today, and if you're a Disney fan, especially a LEGO fan that's interested in Disney, this to me, if you want something for display that's going to really give you some wow factor and make you smile when you walk into the room and see it, this is it. Great value, a really great set, and really incredible overall. This seems like the kind of set that if I found a magic lamp and I had wished for it, that's how this exists. But luckily, none of that supernatural magic had to happen. It just exists. Well, I think I've gushed enough about set number 43230, the LEGO Walt Disney 100th Anniversary Camera. I hope you enjoyed having a look at it with me today. I think this set is going to look incredible out here on display. If you're interested in LEGO Disney, this, you really can't go wrong. It's an incredible set. I encourage you to go out and pick it up if you like what you saw here today. So thank you so much for your time. Know that you are appreciated. Until next time, take care.